Hello, everyone. This is technically the first episode of the first act, not the first episode that we've done of this campaign. Our last one was the prologue. It was kind of like a fun, little short introduction. It was kind of more for us than it was for the audience, really, because we're just starting this out. We're trying to pull some strings and figure out how to do this. That being said, welcome to the universe of Ovan-Tria. In it, there has been a fairly new religion within the past hundreds of years or so that have just come up recently and has taken the land by storm and essentially has been banning and kind of demoralizing any sort of usage of magic, conjuration of any kind, or any type of spiritual usage or even summoning. Now, within this land, there are many kingdoms, and these kingdoms are connected by what is called the Alliance of Royals. The Alliance of the Royals is the alliance between kings to essentially help preserve the religion that is known as the Reservants religion, which is what buckles down on people casting, and each kingdom has its own magic caster that helps that religion essentially track down other people who cast spells and either A, tag them, or B, kill them. Now, in our last episode, our fun, brazen heroes here chose to keep on inquisiting the captain, and then the orc undead warship just kind of appeared out of nowhere and started obliterating the ship that they were on. And while this was happening, other crew members were boarding the ship as well. Or onboarding, I mean, from below, because they were sleeping, and they were essentially manning the cannons and firing back at the orc undead warship. While this was happening, the captain leapt off board, and our two heroes went to the nearest lifeboat with a diplomat that was healing them, and the lifeboat dropped to the water, and we leave off with our two heroes essentially on the lifeboat with the diplomat. However, during this process, everyone noticed that there is a very large storm approaching. And while they were noticing that, a newcomer, very specifically a person on a kind of like a small sailboat that was made to go fast, and essentially at breakneck speeds, as fast as he can go on a boat, has been flying through, and flying specifically towards our two adventurers who are now escaping a orc undead raid. Meanwhile, he also notices that there is a orc captain and two of his crew members specifically in the water swimming towards the two adventurers. So before our fantastic newcomer comes in, that orc captain is going to be dealt with sociably, and we'll see what our heroes choose to do with him. With that being said, before we start, introductions are in order. To my left here is Jared, to my right is Mason, and now to my middle and straight ahead of me is Donovan. So, Jared, what is your character? What does your character do? And what's a fun little tidbit?
I am Lance Voorhees. He is a warrior. His flavor specifically is Defier. He is an Ilian. And fun fact about Lance, he is 6'5".
Very, very tall. All right, Mason?
Alrighty, so I am Mason. I am playing Sybaris, who is also Ilian race. And then he is a Shadow Stalker, which is close to like a assassin.
Okay. Alien, by the way, is a half-elf. Very specifically, the elves are very inherently magical. Humans are kind of the middle between material and immaterial. And so the half-elf is kind of the mixture of between the two. So they get a little bit of magic ability, but not as much. That being said, Donovan, what do we got?
Hi, I'm Donovan. Nice to be here. I am playing Cedar Willow. He is a wood elf, a verdant wood elf. His flavor is he's a primal moth, so more like earth-based and, moth-themed. I'm playing a conjurer. And fun fact about Cedar, he loves the trees.
I didn't see that coming.
Okay.
For those who didn't specify, that was Jared making a joke.
Really bad joke.
Jared
So-
Daniels, class clown.
So, here is where we start. Currently, the Orc Undead ship and the regular ship that you guys were originally on are firing at each other. Cannonballs are flying everywhere. You guys are on the lifeboat. You're trying to get away. Orc Captain comes up to you, and right now he is screaming for help. He's like, "I'm really sorry, mate. I didn't know this was gonna happen.
So why should I help you? I mean, what's in it for me?
Just let him die.
I'll protect you. I know what's on the island. I know what's awaiting you guys, and I can help with that.
How do I know you're not lying?
You're just gonna have to trust me."
I don't know, Cerberus. Do you think he's a trustworthy character?
Kill him.
Well, hold on. Let's not be hasty. All right. I got my eye on you though. Get up here.
All right. Give me a strength roll. You need a, let's say, 3 or higher.
That's a 4.
Okay. You pick him up. He gets onto the ship. And then, do you do that with his other crewmates as well?
I don't know. I feel
Help!
like
Help!
I feel like he's enough to worry about as it is. So I think honestly that's really tough for them.
They're grabbing onto the ship. What do you do?
I'm pushing them off. I have no vested interest in saving them.
But these are my mates. You want to leave them behind?
Do you want to get left behind?
What?
You or we have limited room on this boat, on the lifeboat, so you choose either you or your crew.
The crew right now is very agitated, and you can see them like taking out their swords while they're swimming and just kind of waving their swords around as they're swimming, and they look like they're about to attack you.
I'm gonna do my best to intimidate them with Lance's world famous mean mug. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna try to intimidate them to buggering off.
How far away am I?
You're fairly far, but you're coming up. You're coming up.
Okay.
You see us struggling off in the distance, but you are too far to do any immediate help.
That being said, you need to be 3 or higher.
3.
Okay. One of them's intimidated. He kind of backs off a little, and you kind of see him like swimming off. Like he might be trying to try to find other ways, like maybe another boat or maybe go somewhere else. You need another 3 or higher for the other one.
2.
Okay. Well, he's just coming up to you, and he's about to attack you.
I'm gonna draw my sword preemptively as a warning.
Okay. That's still an intimidation, and I'm not going to have you roll another intimidation.
Cow a bummer.
I roll to draw my bow at the incoming crewmate.
What, are you...
Intimidation.
Okay.
And I was like, can I just shoot him?
If you wanted to, because I'm only one roll. Only one person is intimidating.
I roll to shoot him.
Okay.
4.
Yeah, that hits him.
Aren't we just a pair of sociopaths?
They just tried to kill us earlier. What do you mean?
A arrow flies and, no joke, hits him straight in the eye.
Nice shot.
And he is currently struggling for his life. And as the boat leaves him, who's rowing, by the way? There's you, the diplomat, the captain, who was originally coming to your boat, so he can't be the captain, and then Mason.
We'll go with the diplomat.
Okay, Mason, do you want the diplomat rowing?
Probably not, since he used his energy to save us.
He's not very strong. I just want to know
I-
that. You would know that.
I was thinking it was just because he was strong enough to drag us onto the lifeboat.
He was
but-
struggling, and he didn't get you guys onto the lifeboat. He just brought you guys to the lifeboat.
I can put these guns to work. I can be rowing the boat.
Okay, so you're the one rowing. Okay, so you guys are rowing away, and now, Donovan, Cedar Willow, you are coming up very, very close. You see the dude with an arrow in his eye currently trying to catch up to the boat. He then sees your boat as you're flying by, and he looks like he might try to latch himself onto it.
Can I position the boat to run him over?
You mean ram him?
Yeah.
Good question. You know what? I'm just gonna say that's like a sort of like a vehicle check. So, I am gonna say he's a pirate. So, he's gonna roll kind of like a death save almost.
Don't most pirates not know how to swim, though?
That is a one-piece propaganda, and I will not be having it. They are on water 24/7. There's no way in hell you're gonna convince me they don't know how to swim.
But how often do they really go for a swim, though? I mean, think about it. They're on a ship.
I mean, the Brits didn't teach their sailors how to swim, so they'd just die.
You're not getting out of this.
Fine. Okay.
You have to roll a vehicle check, and you have to roll me a 1d6. Hold on. You have to roll higher than a 4. What do you got?
3.
Okay. So you don't run him over. That being said, when he realizes that you are about to run him over, he then ducks his head into the water. So you can just fly by him, if that's what you so choose.
Yeah, we'll leave him.
Okay. All right. So you fly by him, and as these guys are going, before we do anything, I am going to start a timer, and I'm going to roll a 1d6. That's a 2 instead of a 1, and on a 6. So you guys notice the storm getting closer, essentially. So you are coming up to them, up against their ship as they're fleeing the scene. But what you also notice is that the orc warship, the orc undead warship specifically, is currently battling the other warship, and it's seemingly like it's succeeding.
Just completely decimating the whole
And
ship.
you don't know what's going to happen afterwards. You're unsure if it might come after you guys.
So I see these guys on their lifeboat.
Correct. As well as the diplomat and the orc captain. It is specifically an orc warlord, too. You would know orcs, and you would know that they have... you guys would all know that they have short lifespans, but you would specifically know that they tend to be very brutal, but they can also be fairly honestly brutal as well.
So can I pull my sailboat up to their rowboat?
Yeah.
And then...
Do we see him yet?
Yeah. You guys are seeing them. So you let me know if you guys yell out anything.
You guys need some help over there?
Who are you supposed to be?
Cedar Willow, nice to meet ya.
Lance Voorhees, warrior extraordinaire.
Yeah, looks like you're on the losing side.
Some miscalculations were made.
You need a lift?
I guess.
Pulling up. And I pull my sailboat up to their rowboat.
Okay.
As I said, I'm Lance. This is my modestly capable friend, Cerberus.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Nice
Hello.
to meet you.
What? Mason, what does your character do?
My character has my hand on my short sword, suspicious of the newcomer while trying to keep an eye on the...
Okay, so specifically, Cerberus is cold, and he is looking with suspicion, and he doesn't really acknowledge your existence, Cedar.
Okay, wise guy, I see. Anyway, Lance.
So I just want to point out, your names are both trees. Care to elaborate on that?
I like trees.
Is that all?
Yeah.
All right, you're a strange guy.
Do you need help or not?
I guess.
Because it looks like your friend over there is not having very much fun rowing.
Wait, he was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was. I was just waiting for you to figure that out.
Doi.
So, what you doing out here?
Oh, you know, I'm on my way to Leonis.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You don't say.
Mm-hmm.
So, why is that?
Nah, I don't need to tell you that.
I just want to let you guys know you're having this casual conversation as 2 warships are currently exploding.
Yeah?
Storms are brewing. Get on or get out.
I guess.
Leave him behind. And I point to the orc warlord.
As you say that, hold on just a sec. 5. Okay. The storm is coming closer. As you point to the orc warlord captain, he's like, "What? You just gonna leave me behind?"
Well, now, hold on a minute. Okay, like, look, I don't value this guy's life in the slightest.
Then
but
why are you
he
arguing
said
for it?
He might know things,
What's the
so I think it's in our
orcs-
best interest to
orc
just
warlord's
keep him around for a
current-
while.
What was it? I think I said last time that he was like 2 out of 4, I believe. Yeah. So he's half. He's bloodied. He's not doing the best.
Alright, I roll to hit him. Use my sword to...
You just use your short sword?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a 1d6. Hold on a sec. You need, I believe I said 4. So you need a 4 or higher.
3.
Okay. So you miss. And the war captain sees this, and he then readies his sword. Does anybody else
What the heck, man?
Does anybody else do something?
I'm gonna...
I like the way this guy thinks.
Guys, what if he does know something, though? I mean...
We're currently in the middle of combat. What do you do?
Oh, we are? He's... Okay.
As soon as he tried to strike, that's when combat starts.
Okay.
And the orc captain is like about to strike back. So what do you do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna whip out my great sword. And
You're gonna try and attack him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. If we're going this route, I guess I'm gonna try to decapitate him, and just for fun, we're gonna activate my magical arm.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Roll a 3d6. You need a 4 or higher.
And that's a 4.
Okay. Yeah, you deal 1 strike of damage. So he's looking incredibly like horrible right now. He's only on, 1 more strike. So he's doing terrible. With that being said, you have to roll me a 1d6 because of your wild table.
2.
Okay. That's hilarious. You used it last time, and I remember you specifically got a boon to anything that you chose, right? 2 gives a bane to any next roll. So very specifically, I'm just gonna say that cancels out, and now you don't have anything.
All right. Yeah, I can't argue with that. All right.
Okay. So, do you do anything, or are you just sitting there watching?
I'm just gonna let it play out.
Okay. Okay. Orc Captain is currently flustered, and before anybody does anything, he's grabbing on his sword, and he just stops. He looks at what's going on. Just let me take the boat. If you guys are going to go on the boat, I'm just going to use this one.
I don't know, guys. I suppose that could come back to bite us in the behind later.
Well, let me ask you this. Why attack these people?
You're going to have to roll me in persuasion. You have to get a 2 or higher. Okay. He sighs in the middle of combat. And as the storm is getting closer, he looks to you, Cedar, and he's like, look, these guys, the Diplomat specifically, they were a part of a contract, all right? What's awaiting them at the docks is what I currently can't guarantee. And there was supposed to be a deal, and I wasn't expecting this frickin' undead ship to just suddenly appear out of nowhere and fire at us.
And how did you see things playing out?
I thought I was gonna just make some money and leave. I didn't want to have to die over this stupid scenario.
I keep my attention on the orc warlord, ready to attack once more if he tries something.
So, do we have to follow through with combat, or can I try to pry for a little more information?
Oh, you could probably this is how Easy D6 works, right? Everything is fluid. It doesn't have to be straight up combat. It is only combat once everyone is attacking. So we're out of right now we're out of combat. So what is it?
Oh no, I want to look at him and essentially say, if there's anything more you're not letting us know, you better open up now, or I will leave you here to drown or die.
Okay.
Can I use magic to detect if he's lying?
You want to how would you make that work exactly? Do you want to mind read him?
Yeah, I guess. Mind reading would be the best.
Okay. If you're going to attempt to mind read him, you're going to have to roll your magic ability against his resistance. And currently, his resistance will be a 2. So you just need a 2 or higher. How many dice are you using?
I will use 2.
Okay.
5 and a 6.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You read his mind, and very specifically, you only get tidbits of information from his mind, because it's not as powerful as magic that you're using, and magic can only flow through consciousness in such a special way. Anyway, what you gather is that very specifically there is a captain who you guys were essentially sold to. Right. So you hear the name Gauche, and you know that the Diplomat and his 2 bodyguards specifically were essentially sold to Gauche. However, that's it where the mind reads. You have no idea the reason why, and you have no idea of the details of that reason. But you know that he's been telling the truth.
My previous statement, I'll rescind it. If you guys want to get on my sailboat, he can have the rowboat. Let's just get out of here. That storm's looking bad.
Yeah, I thought I was the storm that was approaching. All right, I'm coming.
I side with this thing in knowing that I can't kill the orc warlord now. And I reluctantly get on the boat.
Okay. So you 2 get on to Cedar's boat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As you are doing that, we're going to roll again. 4, okay. The storm is approaching. It is definitely coming in. So are you guys... What are we doing?
I say we unhook and ship out.
Yeah, it's time to blast off.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll to shoot the boat.
Shoot the boat.
The
You gonna put a hole in it?
to shoot the boat.
You're going to put an arrow into a wooden hull that was designed for resistance.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Hold on.
What's your plan here?
I got a better
I
idea.
think I was assuming it's just a regular lifeboat, so it was just gonna.
Yeah, but you
Shoot.
put an arrow through a regular lifeboat. That's still not gonna. It's gonna it'll stick maybe.
However, if he were to be, for instance, pushed down by a little extra gravity, he might just sink now, wouldn't he?
Okay. So you want to use your subtle magic?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to capsize his boat by pushing it down.
Okay, and then just remember, your magic ability is only maxed out at 1. Mm-hmm. So you have to roll a 1d6 against his magic resistance, essentially.
3.
Okay. You push his boat I won't say that you capsize it necessarily, but you push it down just enough to where water essentially sinks in.
He begins to take on water.
What's the matter, buddy? You getting a sinking feeling?
Severus sighs and once more in disdain at this joke.
He noticed you cast your spell, by the way, and he's like, "What? I thought you guys were letting me go. What's happening?"
I lied.
He is definitely panicking and using a nearby smaller bucket that's usually put on lifeboats of that size to essentially, pick up water and drain it out the other end.
Can I push his bucket out of his hands?
I made a roll to shoot the bucket instead. That way the force can...
I would just like to point out, you used magic in front of him. If he lives, he's going to tell on you.
I think I'm really just doubting his ability to be a strong swimmer.
I think you should finish what you started.
He's on the verge of his life anyways, so let's just kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to take a shot at him.
Yeah. Instead of the bucket, with Lance's interest in convincing, I'd aim my short bow towards the
Okay.
orc once
You
more.
need a 4 or higher.
3.
All right. Another shot misses.
Can I just shoot him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you have your
You have
crossbow.
you have a crossbow. So
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. I do have my heavy crossbow.
I don't. Did I give you a 2d6? What did I give you a 2d6 for?
This is why we should be taking notes.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Is that a mistake? Just 1d6?
I'll say for right now 1d6, and if we figure it out later, then we'll just talk about it. So go ahead and roll a 1d6 4 or higher.
5.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him. Yeah, he's. Tell me how you kill him, by the way. As you guys are flying by, and he's like all the way over here, you guys are all the way over there, and like you're moving, and he's just about to put his hands on the rowboat to like row it. Tell me what your shot from your crossbow does.
Is a 5 going to be enough to nail him in the eye?
Sure, if that's what you're planning on doing.
Yeah.
It's going to kill him regardless, so tell me, how exactly it kills him.
It nails him in the eye, and it doesn't quite kill him, but he's pretty much going into shock, and since his boat is capsizing, that's, or not capsizing, he's taking on water. I just don't feel like that bodes well for him.
He's going to die by your shot, so I'm just going to say that arrow just strikes directly into his brain.
Yeah, that was my next.
Lance's shot does the final killing blow on the orc, leaving his body just laying on the lifeboat.
How far away is the other orc, the one that I had passed?
He's kind of floating along. He looks like he's floating to the rowboat that the captain just died in.
Okay. I think we should take care of him too, just
Yeah,
in
we really
case.
can't have any
At
witnesses.
this
so
point, you guys...
we've already...
By the way, as you guys are deciding this, I'm gonna need a perception check from only one of you. You can choose who.
Okay.
Okay. So Cedar is rolling. I need you to roll just a 3 or higher. And hold on a sec, because you said perception checks are what you have a boon in, right?
Yeah, I do actually have a boon in that.
Okay. So go ahead and roll 2d6.
6 and a 1.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Hold on just a sec. Mason, you missed 2 times, right?
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and write 2 karma. Was there anyone that missed a roll and didn't get a 1?
Nope.
No? Okay. All right. I need to keep track of that. Okay, so 6.
Which means I could have used that previous karma.
Oh, to bump your...
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's my fault.
That's okay. He's dead anyways.
Okay, I'm sorry. What was the 6 for again?
Perception roll.
Yeah, that's right. So, the Orc Undead Worship has kind of finished its job. And you notice that it is now starting to leer closer to your guys' rowboat and sailboat. Obviously closer to the rowboat, but eventually it might reach your sailboat. And the ship that was being blown to bits, you notice that some of the other crew members are essentially leaping off of it because it is currently in the process of about to sink due to being obliterated.
Can I use magic to make the orc in the water's clothes heavier so he sinks?
Or we could just leave and let them suffer.
But he's swimming toward the rowboat.
How specifically would you do that with your specific type of magic?
I guess really not on the ground, so it's kind of useless.
Well, not necessarily, because earth could mean water too. So you let me know.
Actually, can I summon long tangles of seaweed?
Yes.
Grab his legs
Yes.
and pull him down?
Absolutely. Yeah, you just need to roll against his resistance, which he's just going to roll now. 2, and then how many dice are you rolling?
I'll roll 3 for that.
You roll 3? Okay, it's going to be a bit more powerful, so there's going to be more that's going to happen to him. So go ahead.
I'll make sure he dies.
And then, yep. And then, are you doing a concentration on it, or are you just allowing it to pull him, deep under?
I'll concentrate on it just to make sure that he's finished.
Okay. So, it works. You didn't roll any 1s, and magic works differently. You don't gain karma or use karma for magic specifically. So, don't worry about the failure on magic on your part. You're probably, I'll be honest with you, the only parts you're going to gain karma from is probably checks. That being said, he's pulled under. What are you guys doing?
Wow, guys, I didn't see that coming. Because we're at sea.
Can we push him over?
Jared, is this your character? Are you just going to be doing this with your character too?
At appropriate times.
Cerberus, I am in total agreement.
It's Cedar, sarcastically, can we just push him over?
Wow, that's what I get for trying to make work fun.
What do you guys do? There's an orc undead warship currently getting closer, and the storm is also getting closer.
Was it the ghost ship or the previous ship that we were on? That's the one that's coming closer.
It's the orc undead warship. Okay. You guys weren't on a warship.
Yeah.
And I don't suppose we're going to be able to just outrow it or outsail it.
Well, it's a storm.
Probably not.
Lance, you should use your gravity magic to create a depression in the water to us away.
I like the way you think. If there's anything I know how to create, it's depression.
Are you trying to make the boat go faster, essentially?
You said it's kind of like a speed bump or like a speed boost. You know, like we put your hand in the water and you push it down to.
Yeah, so you're essentially trying to make the sailboat go faster, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So just before you do anything...
Far kick.
Okay. The storm is definitely, literally, on your guys' doorstep. That being said, I'm going to say your DC is 3 or higher. Go ahead.
6.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't just work. You guys are actually, speeding. And you think that with that boost of speed, you might be able to outrun the orc warship. Is there anything else that you guys do?
I think I'll just continue to man the helm and steer us toward the island.
Cedar continues to manage his boat while I look off in the distance towards the storm and the just now distant warship slowly being engulfed. It's slowly being engulfed by the oncoming storm.
Okay. So you guys are speeding. Now, here's what I'll do. I'll do kind of like a mini game. So, all 3 of you take out just a 1d6. I need all 3 of you to roll. All 3 of you, it's like a boon, essentially, except all 3 of you are rolling at the same time. What you need is a 5 or higher. 1, 3. Okay. All right. The storm is here. The boat is currently being tossed from side to side. The orc undead ship is also having a really hard time. It is super, super noisy. You guys are having a hard time hearing much of anything waves are crashing upon your ship, and just a complete and utter like nightmare of lightning and thunder are just ringing upon your guys' ears and mast. Are you going to attempt to speed it again, or do you guys want to try your best to ride out the storm?
You know what? I think we should try to stay ahead of it if we were already ahead of it to begin with.
Agreed. Lance can keep a secret. Don't tell no one I used magic back there. I know you saw, and I saw you.
Mutually assured destruction then.
Agreed.
Alright.
Try to make that clear.
Anyhow, it's warping time. I say before I hold up my hand to use the gravity magic to push the water down and make this go faster.
Okay. So I'm going to need a 3 or higher.
3.
Alright, that works. Your boat is definitely speeding. I'm going to need another vehicle check. However, we're in a storm, so I'm going to need, I'd say, a 4 or higher.
And do we get a bane because we're in a storm, or just roll on it?
I would say because this is going to kind of require steering. No, you're good. It's just going to be a higher DC, so it's just you just need a 4 or higher.
Okay. 3.
Okay. So your magic works, you're speeding, but you're steering, you notice that you're kind of having issues steering with the incredibly strong waves. Not just the strong waves from the storm, but also the strong waves that are currently being made. So you think you might be going in the right direction, but you're not entirely sure. Would you want to make some sort of intelligence check to see if whether or not you're going in the right direction?
Yeah, I think I would.
Okay. That, because you're on sea, and because you're kind of surrounded by basically just nothing but water, I'm going to ask you a question. In your background, you can say this for certain, in your background, would you say that you had any type of experience with rowing besides the basic training and allowance to get you to this island?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to say roll a 1d6 and you need a 4 or higher.
1.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, you have no idea if you're going the right direction. You guys are just guessing at this point.
Cedar, have you ever done this before?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. My sense of direction is phenomenal.
Yeah, it could have fooled me. Okay.
And did I get a karma point for that? Was that a check?
Just a 1. No. You don't get a karma point on a 1. That being said, did you fail a check? Right?
Yeah, I got that 3.
Okay, so go ahead and put a 1 karma point. Did you failed a check, right? Or did you not?
Not that I recall.
Okay. All right. So the boat is driving, and the storm is right over the head of you guys. It's not just crashing. It's not just vibrating. It's everything is currently like blinding. It is absolute madness.
Wonderful weather we're having, guys.
Lance
Shut your trap.
yells between the thunder roars.
So as you guys are yelling, as you guys are trying to essentially escape with your lives, so because the direction was just lost, you guys are now basically coming up against this part of the island. The docks were essentially down, and your steering essentially lifted the boat to a different part of the island, which is specifically the peninsula of the island, the only peninsula actually. And I would say the diplomat probably has a map, so he probably knows. But he would know, and he would tell you guys. It's like, oh God, I think this might be what they call the Cyclops Cave. I could be wrong in that, but I think that's the knowledge that I had prior.
What does that entail exactly? What's in the Cyclops Cave?
I don't know. That's the only information that they gave to me.
Wow. Aren't you useful?
Well, I would be more useful if we got to the docks, but I didn't expect us to reach the only peninsula of this island.
Hey guys, what's a cyclops?
I actually don't know.
That's a really good question.
Okay. If anybody thinks they would know, only one person can roll. And since you have already said that you don't know, you can't roll. Now, would the two of you like to choose whoever wants to roll?
I'm gonna roll and try to use my Elven history to see.
Elven history would not work.
Okay.
Can I roll to just try to think really deeply about it? Try not to hurt myself thinking about it?
Because of your actual prior studies, I would say that you probably have the best bet. That being said, you're not going to have the boon. So you are going to need at least a 4 or higher.
2.
You have no idea. You have absolutely no idea what a cyclops is.
Yeah, no, it beats me, fellas.
Cyclops are like rare creatures. I'm gonna say that out of game. In game, you guys have no idea. So yeah, you guys kind of forcibly have to dock at the peninsula. The boat was going so fast, not just by the rough waves that were done by gravity magic, but also the rough waves that were done by the sea. And your boat essentially drags itself upon the sand. So what do you guys do?
Oh, Cedar, you're about as useful as a piece of driftwood. Sorry, I'm having a rough day.
I think most of those ideas on getting here were mine.
It's a miracle we ever
Listen
made it.
here, half-breed. Settle down.
Whoa, run that by me again.
You heard me.
I am not going to work with a racist.
I'm not. I'm just simply stating a fact.
You're not saying that.
While those two continue their banter in the distance, I'm going to roll for a perception check.
Sure, absolutely.
Check the shore.
Yeah, you never boom. Okay. Oh, you had a 6. So you notice the storm kind of passing essentially. It was a very large and fast storm essentially that just picked up a lot of waves. But you notice, as the storm is passing, there's some sounds that kind of seep out of that, and the sounds you think might be coming out of the nearby cave. But that's all you got. You guys wouldn't notice this as you're bantering.
You two are just continuing.
So what do you do?
With that case, then what I'm going to do is I am going to draw my short bow, not fully, but halfway on the off chance something might be coming out from the shores of the cave entrance.
So you guys, as you're bantering and calling each other racist slurs, you notice that currently Cerberus has his bow fully ready and about to shoot near the cave.
Cerberus, what's going on? Did you see something?
There's Cerberus replies back. There's noise coming from the cave.
What does it
See,
sound
there are
like?
more pressing matters here in our argument.
We'll get back to that.
Okay.
What does it sound like? Do you hear anything in particular?
All you hear is seeping noises. You're not entirely sure what it sounds like.
Is there any light coming from the cave? Any light emanating from it?
No.
Is it still day or is it night?
Well, I mean, there's a storm, so it kind of covers any sort of ability to see any sort of stars, so you have no idea.
Well, I mean, is the storm still above us? Just eventually fade, slowly passing us by, or is it more passing us by from the ocean?
It's passing, but it's a very large storm, so it's not really something that you don't see anything yet. You have no idea.
The sound was still distinguished enough for me to hear from
the distance.
position.
Yeah.
Even though the storm roars to the storm.
Yes.
Okay.
It's seeped through. It's undiscernible noises. That's what you know.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, guys. Why don't we I have an idea? Maybe we can figure out if there's anything in the mouth of the cave we need to worry about. Why don't we huck a large rock in there, and see if anything reacts to that.
I have a better idea.
Of course you do.
Well, I mean, I can use magic, create a ball of light, and then throw it in there like a rocket. So
Yeah,
we
you
can
do.
see, instead of being surprised.
You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want.
All right. And I will
How's the
throw a...
ambassador doing during this situation?
How's it what?
Oh, ambassador.
Diplomat is just sitting there. He seems to be really shaken up. He's not really sure what to think. He just escaped an undead army, so he's not really. He's kind of like sitting there and just kind of like pondering all of what just happened. He's kind of in shock.
Before I cast my light, I'm going to lean into Lance. I'm going to say, is he going to, like, peach on us? He's not going to, that diplomat over there, I think he'll let other people know we can use magic.
By the way, you guys, just remember, you and Mason, like your characters are bodyguards that were literally hired for this diplomat.
I gotta say, I don't think I appreciate your line of questioning.
How so? I want to know if I can guarantee my safety by using magic in front of that man.
I think I can guarantee your safety.
Oh, you
And what that
think
man
you
thinks
can.
is none of your business.
How old are you?
Older than you, man-child.
Okay. Anyway. If
Go
he
on.
so much as flutters his lips about that, he's dead man. Peach?
Say something like that again, and I will be the last thing you ever see. Go on. Enlighten us.
And I will. I'll throw my ball of light in the cave.
Okay. Give me a roll. Use however much. How much magic dex do you want to use?
I'm gonna enlighten us. I'm gonna use 5d6.
You're gonna use all 5d6 on a ball of light.
Let's think this through again for a second, buddy.
1d6.
Oh, okay. All right. It's a fairly simple, but it's a bit harder because it's not usually in your knowledge of your specific tree of magic. So I'm gonna need a 3 or higher.
5.
All right, that works. You throw essentially a ball of light all the way over to the mouth of the cave, and as soon as you do that, all of you, including the diplomat, hear a very, very low tone voice say,
All right. With that, I fully draw my short bow from half mast to full, and prepare aiming it towards the entrance of the Cyclops cave.
okay, you guys do?
You know what? Before
Hey
we
Lance, he sounds like you.
thank you. I think before we get any closer, maybe I should just pop in and take a peek. At this point, unless they vehemently object, I'm gonna just teleport in like 10.
You're gonna teleport into the cave?
Just like 10 feet in. Just take a peek, see if I can get a better look, and try to determine
teleport?
perhaps where the voice is coming from and who the voice is coming from.
All right, you're gonna need to roll a 3 or higher.
Alright. 6.
Yeah, you teleport right in, and somehow this creature didn't notice, and he's just staring at the light.
His concentration is solely on the ball of light.
You teleport in, not necessarily all the way in, but just partially, and you notice something very terrifying. In fact, this might be one of the most terrifying creatures you've ever seen in your entire life. As you see a massive, very large, humanoid figure, not a whole lot of hair. Any hair that he does have are very little bits on his head. And you see, dead in the middle, one singular large eye on his very large face of a very large body.
How tall is he?
Did I write that down? No, I didn't. I would say very, very tall. I would say probably 10 feet, if not closer to pushing, 11 to 12.
Hey guys,
You're unsure.
I think we have a problem.
As soon as you say anything, he looks up from the light. It's like,
Are you the one who made the pretty light?
Yes, that was all me.
You're the one that made the pretty light?
It's very gorgeous, isn't it? I worked hard on that.
Do it again.
Just give me a second. I gotta concentrate. Where are you?
You teleported in there.
Guys?
there's
There's more of you?
Yes, but only I can make the pretty light. Cedar, get in here!
Can you make the pretty light spark? Can you get fire?
And I, in a panic, realizing I definitely messed up by claiming that, I'm kind of like, have one hand reaching for my crossbow. Look, it really takes it out of me. I'm kind of tired. I don't know about that. What if I didn't?
You didn't? You saying you won't do that again?
Look, I'm exhausted, and I don't know. Maybe tomorrow.
Well, I don't have tomorrow. You're making me upset.
Do
Look,
Cerberus and Cedar hear this conversation?
Yeah, you guys are coming up to the cave. Do you say anything or do anything?
Would Cedar just be going up to the cave because Lance yelled for him while I still guard the diplomat?
I mean, he yelled, so whoever does or doesn't want to come, you need to let me know.
I stay with the diplomat.
Okay, you stay with the diplomat. You come.
I'll walk toward the cave.
Okay,
and
what do you do?
I'm gonna let him talk himself into a hole.
So what do you do though? Do you just go up to the cave? Do you like? Can he see you?
I'd say I'd walk up, like just out of the light, probably. Because did you teleport into the cave, like far in?
Halfway
Like,
in.
like a little ways. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I'll stand just inside of the mouth of the cave and just.
So he can see you.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I made the pretty light.
He said he made the pretty light.
He's a liar.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the light outside.
There's no light outside. It's dark.
Well,
Are you blind?
No, I have really good night vision.
What the hell is that?
I can see very well in the dark. So to me, outside there, it looks bright as day.
Hey, that's pretty useful.
Thank you.
You might be useful. And you made the pretty light?
I did.
Well, you might be useful too. Maybe I don't have to kill you two and eat you.
Wait, that was on the table?
Well, we could be on the table. if
No,
you
no, no,
want.
hold on. Okay, let's forget the table.
How can we be of use to you, Mr.
Well, as long as you don't attack me.
I quietly take my hand off of my crossbow.
Then you guys can stay with me for as long as you live and help me with my cave.
Well, what do you need, buddy?
Well, you can see in the dark, so you can give me resources in the dark. You can make pretty lights. Can you make pretty lights spark?
You can do that, right?
Yeah.
You mean fire?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Ooh, fire. Do it now.
Okay. And I'll light his pants on fire.
You think I'm some kind of liar?
You did lie about making the.
Specifically, I just want to know. I just want to note this. Like, fire is very specifically like out of your range of types of spells that you would know. So, because of that, what are you trying to do?
I think rub two pieces of wood together really fast.
So you just find two wood pieces.
Driftwood.
So as soon as you attempt that, he's gonna look over. It's like,
Hey, what are you doing?
Magic.
Don't rush him. It's a delicate process.
What the hell is magic?
That's just a fancy word for pretty light and fire.
ooh.
We're not from around here.
Alright, well, I'm gonna watch you.
And he just stares at you. And you're going to have to roll me a 1d6. And I'm going to need you... Let's see. You're a bit more survival based. You're a wood elf. You would understand this. But you're under pressure. I'm going to say you have you need a 4 or higher.
2.
All right. You gain 1 karma point. Okay. And nothing happens. You just rub sticks together and it just... I mean, this is probably the worst day you've had. You're good at this. This wouldn't be a problem. But right now you look horrible. You look like you're a noob at this.
Cider just having performance issues.
Cerberus, I think Cedar's a fraud.
He's not around.
I knew that. I yelled that. Pretend I yelled that.
Did you actually yell it?
Yeah.
So what do you yell?
I think this guy's a fraud.
I drop my sticks and I just cover my face in my hands.
Where's the fire? I was promised fire.
He starts banging his big club up and down.
Where's the fire?
Can I try to like sweet talk him into calming down a little bit? Like, can I do that?
What do you do?
Hey, buddy. Okay, let's. I think we all got off on the wrong foot here. Let's take a deep breath and give him a chance to work his magic.
I gave him a chance.
Come on,
Are you with him?
We're loosely associated. Come on, we have all night here.
You're associated?
Well, I mean, we haven't known each other that long. I don't.
Are you with him or you're not?
If I
Yeah.
say yes, would you club me?
He just stares at you.
Are you with him or you're not?
While they're arguing, can I reach into my backpack and use the flint and steel that I would hopefully have in there?
I'm gonna need you to roll me a stealth check. It's gonna be against his perception. Let me roll. You need a 3 or higher. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You succeed. You grab the flint and steel out of the backpack.
See,
Are you with him?
Or he starts like slamming his club.
Look, I think he's got something going on over here. Hold on. Look, you wanted fire, right?
He looks over.
I just needed a second to catch my breath, and then
I'll give you the count of 10.
Oh God!
You are now very under pressure. I'm gonna need you to roll me again a 4 or higher.
A 2. Wait, can I use both my karma points?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I will
Just
use-
go ahead and
We'll use both
erase
of them
those.
to
okay. You succeed. Okay.
fire. Here you go.
Sparks start to fly, and you huddle the fire a bit. You coddle it. You make it worthy of the name that you
Feed it
have
some vines.
unfortunately horribly dealt with before. And fire appears, and the Cyclops just stares at the fire.
Ooh, pretty.
See, I told you just needed to give him a second.
Now you
He points at you, Lance.
need to give resources.
Well, what'd you have in mind?
Food. Can you hunt?
Yeah, I can hunt.
Yeah, what can you hunt?
If it bleeds, I can hunt it.
Will you go out and hunt right now?
It's getting kind of late. I mean,
Leave me here alone with him.
tell you what, I hunt much better with a partner.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a persuasion. I'm gonna need, I'll say, 4 or higher.
6.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
You don't take Firebringer. I could have sworn I heard voices. There's someone else you take with you.
Oh, come on, you never heard voices in your head before?
Roll me another persuasion.
Oh, no.
5 or higher.
6?
He thinks to himself.
Maybe it was in my head. Well, suppose.
Yeah, you can hang out with his fire for a while, and when we come back, he can make more for you.
Alright, well, I need to do my own hunting.
Yeah?
And as soon as he says that, he starts to get up, and you really see his size. He is huge. And then he starts to start walking your way. So what do you two do?
Oh, you're a big fella, aren't you? Cedar, what do you say we get this hunt started, eh?
Yeah.
So do you guys
We're gonna
walk
start
out
like
the cave?
quickly backpedaling and turn around and try to walk out of the cave.
Okay, so as you guys are walking out of the cave, he will then follow, and he's also going to walk out of the cave, and he's then also going to see the diplomat and then Cerberus next to him.
Hey, wait a sec. There were other people.
Oh, I didn't see or hear them. What do you know?
You're deaf too?
A little hard of hearing.
Well, I don't know if you'd be good at hunting if that's the case.
I make up for it with my exceptional eyesight.
I don't know.
Just give me a chance to prove myself, huh?
Alright, but I'm gonna have to kill these intruders. I don't see
Okay, hold on.
I don't see any use for these two over here.
Well,
And
now,
he points over at Cerberus and the diplomat.
well, now wait. That one over there, I point at Cerberus. He can be helpful too.
What can he do?
He's a better hunter than this one over here.
Well, then what use do I have for him?
Just because he's better doesn't mean I'm not good. Hey, hold on. Do you kill everyone who's not useful to you?
He stares at you.
Noted.
He can mine. I can craft. He can hunt.
What do I need to mine for?
Resources.
What resources would be use of me?
Shiny rocks. They
If
like shiny things.
I don't care about shiny things.
You like the shiny light that I made?
If you got the right rocks, you could even make your own fire.
I'm not intelligent enough for that.
You should really not doubt yourself so much. You're a very bright man.
You have to make me another persuasion roll.
Oh, yeah.
Roll me, you know what? Roll me a 3 or higher. He's a bit low.
4.
Okay.
You know what? You're right. So, you know what? Instead, I'm just gonna have this guy over here teach me how to make a fire, and then I can eat all of you.
I thought we had some,
You know what?
I thought we had a real connection here.
I think we should just kill this fool.
Yeah,
and get on with our
Alright,
night.
I'm tired of this.
You what?
He slams his club down. As soon as he does that, Cerberus, you and the diplomat now notice a very large being, essentially talking in a very deep, echoing voice, slamming his club down, kind of looking like he's about to attack.
I stay on the offense with the diplomat behind me while drawing my attention towards the towering being that has come out of the cave. His voice echoes almost like the thunder of the storm that we jet over us.
So let's say the Cyclops is right here, and then where would you two be?
I think we would be coming out of the mouth of the cave.
Right. So would you be like right next to him?
Right behind him, I think.
No, he was following you out. So as you guys were leaving the cave, he was following you. So you'd be in front of him.
Okay.
So do you want to be right here or
I'll be over here. Or over here.
over there?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
I mean, I walked out with him, so I'd be right next to him.
right here?
Yeah.
And then Cerberus, you're all the way down here. You're like by the beach or so. I'll say like right here. And the diplomat is around here. He's not gonna count. He's not gonna attack or anything.
He's only for diplomacy and healing.
Yeah, he's not combat prowess. And the healing is only bandages, so it's not even healing. So, what do you guys choose to do? He's about ready to attack.
Right away, gonna cast Verdant Shell. That way I have that on.
Oh, you don't have to cast it. You just have it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's more of a passive, really.
Oh, got it. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I can do what vines are really good at. I can try to trip him again.
Beautiful.
And because he's bigger, I'll probably do 4d6 for that.
So what are you trying to do?
Trip him with vines.
You trying to trip him specifically? Because if that's the case,
Or
he's
pull him down.
Okay. So do you want to concentrate on pulling him down, or do you just want to just pull him down for like one turn?
I'll concentrate on it. That way you guys can just wail on him.
So are you tripping him like so he falls, or are you restraining him with it?
Are you trying to put him in a bind?
Yeah. Put him in a bind.
Okay. All right. And then how many are you using again?
4d6.
Okay. All right. So, just a 1d6. You need a 3 or higher.
Well, I failed.
So, with the 1, what do you want to do? Do you want to take the strike of damage? Do you want to roll on the wild table? Or do you want to fail and not have to deal with any of that?
I think I'll fail it.
You want to purposely fail it?
Yeah. Just because I don't want to take a hit yet.
Okay.
I don't trust the wild table.
All right. So you pull vines out of the ground. They just kind of grow suddenly. They latch onto the Cyclops' legs, and then they just quickly dissipate because of it. All right. What do you two do?
I'm going to attempt to teleport onto like the back of his neck, so I'm kind of sitting on top of him, so I can like reach forward towards his eye if I wanted to hit him.
Okay. So you're trying. Okay. So that is going to require to go up against his magic resistance if you want to try that.
Yeah.
Okay. You need a 2 or higher.
1.
Okay. Because that's magic, you don't gain any karma. And because it's a 1. Yeah, so your teleportation just kind of fades. You guys notice that he's like about to blink out of existence and then just comes right back to existence as if he didn't move at all.
Sorry guys, performance anxiety.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
And then what do you do, Cerberus?
I stay by the diplomat watching from the distance as Lance and Cider have now decided to take on the Cyclops.
So you don't do anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're so screwed.
All right. The Cyclops will now attack. He is going to attack. Lance was the one lying to him.
Yeah, I did kind of set him off, didn't I?
All right, he's going to attack you, and he definitely hits. He will deal 1 strike of damage to you.
Well, after the diplomat helped us, that put us back up to 3 strikes, right?
No,
No.
that only brought you up to 2. Remember?
Okay.
So
Then
go back to
I'm at
1.
1.
Okay. Yeah. Now what do you guys do?
I think I'm going to hit the Cyclops with a willow branch. It's like a magic willow branch.
Oh, okay. So you're just trying to deal damage to him?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much magic ability dice are you using?
I'll do 3.
Okay.
I'm trying to hit him hard.
Hold on a sec. It would be hard to fail this. It'd be very hard to fail this. You definitely succeed.
4,
Okay.
5, 6.
You hit him, and you deal 1 strike of damage to him. Okay. And then Lance.
I'm going to try to throw my sword as hard as I can.
You're gonna throw your sword. Am I hearing this right?
Just hear me out, right? I'm aiming for his eye. I'm trying to yeet it directly into his very large eye.
You're trying to throw your greatsword into the Cyclops' eye.
Are you gonna let me do it or not?
God damn it.
Jared, I have a better idea.
Yeah.
On the next turn, I could just like try to get some pollen and then push pollen into his eye and make him have an allergic reaction.
An itchy eye.
Could. But if he doesn't have one after I definitely succeed.
Well, you're gonna
Well, Cider's trying
roll your
to blow stuff into the Cyclops' eye, distracting him. Possibly,
There's that Paul.
briefly, I can see Cider's plan is to briefly distract or got the word.
Distract or like hinder his eyesight.
Yeah, hinder his movement and whatnot.
So what are we doing?
Well, we're waiting for Lance to decide if he wants
Yeah.
to continue throwing his.
Well, then
Great sword.
Lance's ability to think before he acts kicks in, and he decides not to throw his sword at the eye. Instead, he's going to go for a low sweep at his shin and attempt to either trip him, break his leg, or cut through it.
Okay. So, first thing I'm going to need from you is an attack roll. You need a 3 or higher to hit.
4.
Okay. You hit him. Now, I'm going to need you to make another roll. Specifically, it's going to be against his strength. So, you need a 6. What? And 2d6.
Oh, yeah.
Because you
Yep.
spoon his strength.
6.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's actually amazing. Yeah. He buckles. So you might have like slightly hindered his movement.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So that's Cedar, Lance, and then do you still choose to do nothing?
This time, seeing that the teammates have decided to, seeing the Cyclops has decided to take action on Cider and Lance, I decide to shoot my short bow.
Okay.
So, 2.
All right. You miss. Just kind of flies right by him.
What would I need? I need to use the karma before I roll, or after? It's 2 karmas.
You have 2 karma? No, you could use it right now if you want.
What would I need to?
You could just bump it up by 1. Remember, it's,
Alright,
it's 1.
3.
Okay. Go ahead and erase 1 point off. And that hits. Okay.
Cyclops' health is now
2/3.
Lance hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Which didn't that bring it down when he hit it?
Oh, yeah.
So the Cyclops is
Yep.
now at
Yep.
half the health.
Yep, you're good. I was too busy thinking about the buckling. So now it's his turn. He's going to attempt a sweeping strike, essentially. So he's going to have an arc, and he's going to attempt to essentially hit the both of you at the same time. But first he needs to make a strength roll against your guys' strength.
For clarification, it is Lance and Cider that Cyclops is sweeping towards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all the way down here. Okay, so you both, with your strength, need to beat that. And then,
I have Bane.
yep, you have a Bane, and then you have a Boon.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead. So 4.
4.
4. Okay. All right. So he succeeds,
Get karma for that?
and then. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Karma, and then karma,
Yo, into
and then he has to make separate attack rolls for the both of you. Which he has. What was it again? 4 plus. Okay. Okay. He hits Lance. Make your armor save. You need a 4 or higher.
2.
All right. So go ahead and add a karma point, and then put your strikes at 0. Okay. And then 6. And then go ahead and roll your armor save. Roll me a 2d6. You need a 6.
4.
Okay. So go ahead and add a karma point, and then change yours to 2 out of 3. Okay. We all notice that the Cyclops takes his huge club and essentially swipes both at Cedar and Lance instantly gets knocked right out. And Cedar is pummeled with an incredibly, very hard hit. And he winds up and looks like he's about to attack again. What do you guys do?
So when If the Cyclops is attacking me, like say he was into a swing, and I wanted to say maybe like make a tree grow in front of me to block his attack, could that happen?
I mean, you would have had to tell me beforehand, and if you choose to do that, then you essentially forego your casting for the next round. That being said, because you didn't tell me anything beforehand, you still take that strike of damage. But what do you choose to do?
I was just that was my hypothetical.
Yeah.
I'll probably hit him with the willow branch again, just to get his health down.
Okay.
Where there's a willow, there's a way.
How many dice are you using?
I'll do 2.
2? Okay, he's gonna roll. You need a 5 or higher.
Ah, shoot. 4.
Okay. So your magic just kind of fades.
Yeah.
And then Cerberus, do you do anything?
I decide to, since the Cyclops is still within shooting range, and has focused their attention on both Lance and Cider, then I am going to try and shoot the Cyclops once more.
Okay.
3.
Alright. You hit.
You're gonna die.
And
I
then,
ain't worried about it.
Lance, I'm going to need you to roll me. Yeah, I'm going to do random. Roll me a d6, and I'm going to need a 3 or higher.
3.
Okay. You're just unconscious. All right. He is then going to attempt to pummel you. Yeah. He hits. I need you to roll me a 2d6. You need a 6. Go ahead and add another karma point, and you now have 1 out of 3 on your health. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say that this is the mouth of the cave here, and he is going to attempt to move over here, and then by doing that, he is also going to take an attack of. He's gonna attempt to take an attack of opportunity. You can essentially roll to attack him. You just need a 3 or higher. Go ahead and roll your 1d6 with your quarterstaff.
3.
Okay. So he now has 1 out of 6. And he is looking very low. So, what do you do?
I'm gonna hit him with the willow branch again. For the final time.
How many dice are you using?
4.
4? That's quite a bit.
Just gotta make sure I hit him.
I'm trying to think. Because if you're just hitting him, I guess it wouldn't matter because he's only on 1 health anyway. You need a 5 or higher.
One more.
You do have 1/1. So, what do? Do you choose to take a strike of damage? Do you choose to roll on the wild
Could
table?
I use a karma point to change that one?
You can't use karma on magic.
Okay.
So, do you choose to take the strike, wild table, or fail?
Wild table.
Okay. Hold on just a sec. I need you to roll me another 1d6.
3.
You just fail.
Fair enough.
3 is the best option in that sense. But your magic just dissipates. And then Cerberus, what do you do?
Kill him, Mason.
I am going to pass because the Cyclops has moved to the other side of the cave entrance, which blocks my view of the Cyclops.
So you choose to do nothing?
I choose to do nothing because I am unable to see the Cyclops.
Okay. The Cyclops will then, because of his size, he will then have reach. So he's going to try and attack you. It's a very large creature. Definitely hits. You need to roll me a 2d6. 6. You got a 6. You save. You don't. You save from taking any damage.
With the Cyclops moving closer to hit would.
No, he didn't move closer.
Okay.
He just has really large reach, essentially. His
Yeah,
he's like
okay.
he's over 10 feet tall, and his club is like probably like 5 feet tall, closer to his size for human. So what do we do?
I think I'm gonna try to attack it again right away.
Okay. How many dice are you using?
3.
Okay. Just gonna roll. You need a 5 or higher again.
God dang it.
6.
That is a 1 though. What do you choose to do?
Fail.
You choose to fail?
Yeah.
Okay, your magic dissipates again.
Can I move, or is that my action?
You can move if you want.
I think I'm gonna go by Lance's deceased corpse over
Don't mind me
there.
over here. I'm just taking a nap.
I just don't want to be within a strike right away. Then if he comes down here, at least Macy can see him.
Fair enough. All right.
Surprised I'm trying to use my unconscious body as a shield yet.
That's something I would do.
I need you to roll me a 1d6.
6.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. You don't have to roll anymore. I was gonna make you roll again because I forgot it the last round, but you got a 6, so you're good. And then Cerberus, do you choose to do anything?
I choose to pass because the Cyclops is still out of my view.
Okay. With that being said, the Cyclops will move here, and then he will move. He'll move 5, 10, 15. He'll move here, right next to the mouth of the cave, and then he's gonna try to attempt to attack you again. And 6, 5. Okay, he doesn't. Technically, that is confirmed. Okay. You roll me a 2d6. Give me a 6. All right. You are down for the count.
Mason save us.
Alright.
And then, as soon as that happens, he's then going to move back.
God, you son of a bitch.
That's what he chooses to do.
After seeing my new allies' unconscious bodies on the ground and the diplomat still beside me, I'm gonna move a little bit closer, but cautiously, as the Cyclops is still alive.
So
But
where are you moving?
I may move forward
How far?
3 paces.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You want to be here or here?
Here.
Here? Okay. With that being said, I need you to roll me a 1d6.
6.
Okay. You don't need to roll anymore. You're stabilized. You're good. You're just unconscious. The Cyclops, however, he is going to move inside of the cave. He is scared for his life. He's going to kind of venture. He's going to be right here. Service, what do you do? Oh, and he readies an action to attack you as soon as he sees you.
Is the storm still above us?
Yes, it's still like passing. It's getting close to being done. You see some light like shining at the other side, but that's it.
Or from our previous, when the 2 first enter the cave, is still active. So it would give me a disadvantage once I move towards the entrance of the cave. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly make my way towards the unconscious bodies of both Lance and Cider, with the diplomat a few feet behind me.
So you're just gonna get closer to the dead bodies, or I'm sorry, the unconscious
I'm
bodies.
Already?
Yeah. Well,
It's been a great
cautiously
campaign.
keep my eye towards the entrance of the cave.
So right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still out of view, close to the entrance of the cave for those who are listening, but still out of view for the Cyclops who is far enough within the cave.
Okay. And what exactly do you do? That's all. You just
Yeah.
move.
Yep.
Okay.
I have no medical aid to help them. Besides, does the diplomat have any further
Mm-hmm.
ability to?
Yeah, he could try.
Yeah, both of them roll. We'll see which one gets revived.
Hopefully the diplomat carries smelling salts.
Let's say,
So,
let's see, probably against body checks. So he's gonna go to Lance first, because you're one of the other bodyguards, and then I'm gonna need you to roll me. Hold on, let me roll my medicine check first, and then you roll against it. 4. Okay, so you need to fail that.
4.
I'll just say succeeded instead. I'm still trying to figure out medicine checks. So you get back to 1 hit point. So go ahead and
I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm not dead.
okay. And I'll say for this round you're not able to do anything.
Alright, fair enough.
The Cyclops is a bit scared, so he is going to move again. He's going to move over here. Or
Further within the cave.
Yep. Further within the cave. And he is readying an action. So, what do you guys do?
Save me! Save me! Can I do anything to help him?
Do you have any history with
Purebreds.
supplies that you don't have?
Yeah, purebreds.
That's gonna be a negative, Captain. I don't think I can make that make sense.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna draw my crossbow and try
Are
to
you
shoot
putting
him.
me down?
No, not you.
Sick of
Yes.
racism.
No, I guess you're alright. So,
So what do you do?
I should bring him over the diplomat, see if he can help him too.
I mean, the diplomat's like literally right there.
Oh.
You can't like. He just helped you.
Can I beg him to help him then?
I mean, he was already like about to do that.
Alright then.
So what are you doing?
Beg.
I mean, I was gonna shoot the Cyclops.
Okay, but how are you gonna do that?
Make a really good shot.
Okay, but how are you gonna do that? You can't see.
Your shot's gonna bank.
I can take an educated guess as to where he is.
You still can't see.
It's a big target.
You still can't see.
He's in the cave behind a wall. You don't have wall hacks.
Yeah, I do. I
The
can
Cyclops
teleport.
is trying to recover with his 1 point of health left from our interactions.
Yeah, can he do that?
I don't wanna say
Regenerate.
anything.
Good point, man. We have to get in there and beat his ass.
I am gonna give chase. I'm gonna teleport after him.
Okay, so what are you doing? Are you
Teleport-
teleporting
Teleporting into the cave.
into the cave? Are you teleporting right next to him?
I mean, I don't know if I could. Maybe not right next to him, like 5
6 or 7.
feet back.
Where?
Like,
The cave
from
was
him.
it was relatively small.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 feet from like where he's
Point
standing.
at the cave.
Yeah,
Okay.
like where specifically are we talking here? Do you want to be like here? Because he can still hit you.
Can I be like a couple paces away from him so I'm out of swinging distance?
Where?
Like right there. Because that's
These are squares.
yeah, this square. It's in the cave, right?
Okay, as soon as you do that, he's gonna hit you.
Maybe.
But you wouldn't know that, so you're gonna do it anyway.
I can't be in the cave and not within swinging distance. Is this possible? Can I make that work?
Honestly, you can't even see there. So where exactly are you trying to teleport to?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you just cause a cave in?
Oh yeah. I don't suppose there's any stalactites or stalagmites on the top of the cave.
I mean, you can't see the Cyclops, so you wouldn't be able to see the stalactites that might be above them.
You could just close the cave off. Fate worse than death.
Do you want to use your gravity magic?
I mean, yeah, I guess he's gonna die in there if he can't get out. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cause a cave in at the front.
Okay, so what are you choosing to do specifically?
I'm trying to use the gravity magic to push down to compromise the structural integrity of the cave and essentially cave the entrance in on itself.
So are you trying to pressurize the stone in on itself?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's gonna be hardened stone. It's been there for a while. I'm gonna say you're gonna need a 4 or higher.
6.
Yeah, that definitely works. The entrance to the cave suddenly just starts collapsing after you notice Lance start muttering and channeling with his hands, and you realize that he just caused the tunnel to essentially collapse. And you hear on the other side is like,
We did it, guys. That was all me.
I can't leave. You're meanies. I'm just hungry.
That must suck for you.
I hope this won't bite us in the ass later on.
Nah,
Leaving him alive in there.
Oh, no,
As
we're
said,
gonna
it
be fine.
says that.
all right. So with that, I'd say the diplomat would come over to try to use the supplies to kind of heal you. 3. Okay, so you just need a 3 or higher with your body check. Body save.
6.
Yeah, okay. So you heal back to 1. Oh, you didn't have to. You didn't have a
I
1.
have 2 written there too. I'm just making it look nice.
Alright. So, with that being said, what do you guys do?
Guys, I don't mean to be that guy, but I kind of need medical attention going forward. I'm gonna be all right for now.
You guys want to try and
My
make
head
camp
hurts.
here?
I am going to roll for a perception check to see if there is any nearby materials for a makeshift shelter.
Hey, Cedar, where's your flint and steel?
I think I left my whole backpack in that cave.
Of course you did.
Yeah, that's on me.
All right.
So, Cedar, I'm going to need you to roll me a 1d6, and I'm going to need you to give me 4 or higher.
2.
Okay. Yeah, your whole backpack is definitely lost.
How did I guess
Now-
that would happen?
You are hunting for supplies, right?
The check for materials for a makeshift shelter.
I'm going to say it's a survival, so I'm going to need you to roll me a survival. You're right next to a woods, so about 3 or higher.
Was a 6 count after I said I was going to roll for a perception?
No, because I never said what the roll was going to be until you decided to just roll randomly.
2, and then I'm going to use my remaining karma.
Okay.
Uh,
With that being said, here's what you guys know. Currently, the cave is right here, or around that area anyway. And then there's a forest, kind of like branching, and then there's a lot of like grassy hills. The diplomat does have a map, and he does point to the location of where he thinks the docks might be, which would, as you guys would know, would be just behind the grassy hills. That's, however, what you guys know. You have no idea what's in the forest, and it's kind of a weird forest. It's not like ones that you've seen, Cedar. In fact, they seem kind of off to you, but you can't really pinpoint it. You don't really know how to explain it either.
The uncanny forest.
So, do you guys choose to actually make camp there, or what do you guys choose to do?
I think making camp
I
would be
think
a bad
after
idea.
everything we've been through, it's probably time to make camp and take a second to process what happened and make a plan.
As you guys are talking, you just hear,
I'm
I'm hungry. I'm Lance Voorhees, warrior extraordinaire.
Screw you too.
the cave-in has immobilized the Cyclops, but however, it is still enough room in between the rubble for you to have a verbal conversation with the beast.
yeah, it's just a bunch of rocks that fell, so it'd easily be a lot of holes that you can easily hear voices through.
You should be able to make your own fire now.
I don't want to make that. You never showed me.
Tough.
I'm your inner monologue. I hate you.
Make a persuasion check. 4 or higher.
5.
God, is that you?
God.
It's me, God. You're a worthless being and you deserve everything that happened to you.
Make another persuasion check. 3 or higher because you succeeded the last one.
5.
Just setting this up. He's on the verge of
He's
death.
isolated on the verge of death.
Maybe
We're
you shouldn't have brought up eating us.
You guys hear some ruffling noises. I'm going to need one of you to make a perception check.
I'll do it.
Okay? 2d6, go ahead. You need 3 or higher.
3 in total.
You just hear ruffling noises. You're not really sure what's going on in the cave. He's not talking anymore. That's all you hear.
Oh,
Was there only one entrance, you guys?
And you don't think you hear any breathing either. You're pretty sure he's gone. You're not sure where.
He probably just expired, right?
I do the sign of the cross. Nobody knows what that means.
Not even you know what that means.
What are you doing?
I don't know, I just felt like it.
You're a weird guy.
Thank you.
The diplomat looks over to you. He's like, is that some, like, druidic symbolism?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say that?
I like the mystery.
What does it mean?
Keeps you guessing.
He just stares at you. He's like, I'm not a part of the Reservants religion. I don't really fully believe in it, as you can tell because of my bodyguards. They do cast magic. But I don't know how I feel about that. I hope you're willing to help us.
Help you what, exactly?
Well, our mission is to we got to talk to the king. We got to figure out what happened. We need information. We got to send back to the king. I mean, our boat's kind of destroyed, but we'll have to figure out some way of getting back.
I think for the time being, our goals align.
All right.
I want to let you know, you start this with us now, there's no backing out later. We're not going to have a problem, are we?
We aren't gonna have a problem, are we?
That's what I thought.
That's what I knew.
Cerberus notices that Lance and Cedar no longer throw elven insults at each other and said it's progress.
All right. So, who wants to make the final survival check? Because I need 2 in total for like camp supplies and also eating wise. So, who wants to make the final survival check?
Sure, why not?
Go for it.
Okay. So 3 or higher.
Cerberus is 2.
Okay. It that wouldn't be needed if you guys still had a backpack.
You really shouldn't have brought that up.
No, you shouldn't have.
Lance makes a sarcastic jab towards Cider of losing his bag within the Cyclops' cave.
I just sighed and sit on a rock.
So, if you have your survival supplies, what use are you to us exactly?
Oh, well, you see, I am survival itself.
Is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm. I was the one who saved you.
I could have handled that.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna do in the storm? With a rowboat? You know, row it? Baby arms?
There's something you should know. It's that I am the storm that is approaching.
As soon as you say baby arms, by the way, he just looks at you and just like looks at your very like skinny, like dainty body and just like gets really confused.
As
Makes fun of me,
Lance is
yes.
the most jacked of our group.
Yeah, Lance would throw him across the room.
It's all definition. That's all it is. No actual muscle.
Purebred
Whatever helps
stubbornness.
you sleep at night. Should hit the gym, Cedar.
What's a gym?
One of my friends.
Why would I hit him?
I'm not very fond of it.
You know what? Maybe we will get along after all.
You might be alright, but I'm watching you.
As Lance and Cedar do a fantastic, somehow manly handshake for an elf who very specifically isn't very good with strength. And arguably, Lance might have cracked a few knuckles in that handshake. But with that, Cerberus collects supplies. He makes a campfire. And all 4 of our brazen, 3 of our heroes, and 1 very confused and kind of scared diplomat, not sure of the future, and honestly isn't really sure what's going on anymore after the orc talked about a deal. And with that, we come to a close as they all go to sleep. Now, with that, I want to now add on, ladies and gentlemen, that we will be starting a Patreon probably almost as soon as we stop recording here. We'll work on that. We'll get the Patreon up and started. Also plan on sending out our podcast to 2 more apps. Right now we got YouTube and Spotify, but we're going to send hopefully both this episode and last episode out on the Spotify app, or not Spotify, the podcast app, as well as the Apple Podcasts, the music app. Hopefully with all 4 of those, we can reach not only a broader audience, but also, see where our outreach lies and see how you guys feel. With that being said, whatever platform you're on, follow, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you can possibly do to help us out. And another thing you can do to help us out too is not just join a Patreon, but also if you have any of the other types of podcast apps, it'd be great if you gave us views on the other apps as well, and just kind of. But that's all up to you. Thank you for anyone who was hearing this, and thank you for listening. We will start planning out the days. Either it's going to be last Friday or last Sunday. We'll have to talk about it. But hopefully this will be out relatively soon. And everyone say good night, goodbye, whatever you want to say.
Buenas noches.
Goodbye.
May your path lead you to warm sands.
Because she has words if you have coin. Anyway, you all have a very good night. And hope to see you guys next time.